Hi everyone, today we're going to spend 24 hours in Death Valley National Park. From Los Angeles, it's about a 4.5-hour drive to the main area called Furnace Creek in Death Valley. On the way up there are some fun geological sites you can stop at, like the Fish Head Rocks, and then also the Trona Pinnacles, which will take a little bit longer, so you need to budget your time in if you want to do that one. The best time to visit Death Valley is between October and April. We came in May of 2024 and it just started to get very hot upon arrival. Once you hit Stovepipe Wells, which does have a small motel, a gas station, and a store, a few minutes past that you're going to stumble upon the Mesquite Flat Dunes, which are these fun sand dunes that you can go explore. About 25 minutes past Stovepipe Wells, you're going to make it to Furnace Creek, and you should stop at the Visitor Center and check it out. I had been to Death Valley in 2016, and in 2018, they did a complete remodel in Furnace Creek, and now there is this beautiful shopping area, a bunch of bungalows, and restaurants and stores to explore. We grabbed a quick bite in the Last Kind Words Saloon, and then we headed out for some adventures. Our first stop is Badwater Basin. Badwater Basin is a giant area of salt flats that is the lowest point in North America.
You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for...
Our next stop was checking out the mountains at the Artist Palette on Artist Drive. When there is good lighting, the mountain colors can be stunning. We headed back to the Oasis at the Death Valley to check into our little bungalow and get some cool air conditioning before heading back out.
After 9 days, I let the horse run free.
We made our way to Death Valley Junction, which is on the border of California and Nevada, to check out the Amargosa Hotel and Opera House, which is haunted. Ballet dancer from New York, Marta Beckett, moved to Death Valley Junction in the late 60s and took over the Opera House and painted a giant mural on the walls of the theater. She would do performances here up until her death in 2017.
You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain.
We made our way back to Furnace Creek and decided to go have dinner at the Inn at Death Valley, which is a giant hotel on the hill that's been operating since 1927, and it's only about a 5-minute drive away from our hotel. The next morning, we decided to catch the sunrise at Zabriskie Point.
On the first part of the journey, I was looking at all the life. There were plants and birds and rocks and things. There was sand and hills and rain. The first thing I met was a...
After leaving the park, we decided to head into Nevada to Rhyolite Ghost Town. Rhyolite was a booming town in the early 1900s during the gold rush, but as quickly as it became a giant town of 10,000 people, it became a ghost town very quickly as well. There is an open-air museum right next to the town that has some fun sculptures.
In the desert, you can't remember your name, because there ain't no one for to give you no pain.
Upon leaving, we decided to take the 190 and head towards the Eastern Sierra and hit the town of Lone Pine. We decided to drive up through the Alabama hills into Whitney Portal and hang out by the giant waterfall in the parking lot and cool off after a long desert day. There are many other attractions to see in Death Valley. For instance, about an hour away from Furnace Creek is the famous Scotty's Castle, that of course is haunted, and you can arrange a tour here. Also right near the castle is the Ubehebe Crater. An additional hour and 40 minutes away from Scotty's Castle at a dead-end road is Racetrack Playa, which is a scenic dry lake that features sailing stones, which have racetrack imprints on the dry desert ground. Back near Furnace Creek, there are some other spots you can check out, like the Devil's Golf Course, Dante's View, the Natural Bridge, and all throughout the park you can find the mud flats or mud cracks that are spread out in the desert. Also about an hour outside of Furnace Creek is Panamint Springs, and there is a waterfall hike there called Darwin Falls. In a much farther northwestern part of Death Valley National Park are the Eureka Sand Dunes, which reach about 680 feet in height. And if you're into morbid stuff, the southern part of Death Valley features Barker Ranch, which is where the Manson family had escaped to after the 1969 murders. There is a plaque there even talking about the Manson family living there. Just outside of Death Valley is Independence, California, where the courthouse is where the Manson family was taken to after they were caught. Thank you guys for watching my 24 Hours in Death Valley National Park video. Come check out the park and spend a couple days here and see all these sights. Enjoy.
I've been